First thing on the agenda would be the approval of previous minutes.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion's made by Jared Goman, seconded by Bruce Hawkins. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries 3-0. Second thing on the agenda is election of officers. As we stand right now, we have Bruce as president, Justin as secretary, I believe, and Jared as member, correct? Or Jared secretary? Okay. So first thing we need is motion from the floor for a president.
Still figuring all this stuff out. Bruce, you want to be president?
Sure.
I say we make Bruce president.
You want to do it as one or do it individual? I mean, okay. So motion is Bruce to be the president, Justin to be secretary, and Jared is going to be a member. All those in favor? Motion carries 3-0. Next is the election of Board of Finance. If you all would like, you could make the same motion to leave it as it is we just discussed. So Bruce would be president, Justin would be secretary, Jared would be member.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Jared made a motion, Bruce seconded. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries 3-0. Fourth thing on the agenda is it would be resolution 2026-1. Whereas Indiana code allows a political subdivision to transfer funds from one fund to another, Spencer Township is a participating unit in North Harrison Fire Territory. Now therefore it be resolved that the Spencer Township Board hereby authorize the transfer of $36,000 from the general fund to the Fire Territory Equipment Replacement Fund. And the reason we're doing that is whenever we formed the Fire Territory, the LIT money was distributed at the county level. Well, it started at the state level and the county did it, where they automatically, our LIT funds were split, Spencer, Jackson, and Blue River, and it went straight to the territory. And 4 years ago, I believe it was, they decided they needed to send it straight to the township, and then the township distribute it as needed. So I have a ratio that I go through, and last year it was 35,000. The year before was 33,000. The year before that was 32. So this year would be $36,000. If you all are okay with that. Okay, Bruce makes a motion.
I'll second.
Justin seconds. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries 3-0. The next thing is resolution 2026-2. Whereas Spencer Township is a participating unit in the North Harrison Fire Territory, whereas the tax amount levied in 25 exceeds the amount necessary to cover the cost inquired in providing fire services within North Harrison Fire Territory. Whereas Indiana code allows the transfer of equipment replacement fund from the operating. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Spencer Township Board hereby authorizes the transfer of $16,401 to the equipment replacement fund from the operating fund, which will be done through the territory, which is, I believe it's 5% is what you're allowed to transfer 5% of your levy.
I'll make a motion.
Bruce makes a motion.
I'll second.
Justin seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. The next thing on the agenda is the fire contract. All I need is you all to make a motion to grant me permission to sign the fire contract. Which on your all's paper is listed as the memorandum of understanding. And it's basically no, I'm sorry. That's a different one. And I don't believe there's a contract in there, but I can get you all one. But basically, I just need permission to sign that contract.
You need a motion for that?
Yes.
Make a motion to allow you to sign the contract, fire contract.
I'll second.
Justin made the motion. Bruce seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Next thing on the agenda is number 7, memorandum of understanding. Basically, the memorandum of understanding is entered into the dates set forth here and below with an effective date of January 1st, 26 by and between North Harrison Fire Territory, Blue River Township, and Spencer Township. And basically, it is talking about the use of the building, that the effective dates, the repairs and maintenance that happens, the payments of the building expenses, inspections of the buildings, termination of agreement, amendments, waivers, governing law, time of essence, and entire agreement. What the deal is with the fire territory, Spencer Township has a building, Blue River Township has a building, Jackson doesn't own a building, but with all of our money coming together, we have to, I guess, we grant use to the building, and that's the memorandum of understanding. But we just have to update it every year and allow me to sign it.
I'll make a motion.
Bruce makes the motion. Jared seconds. All those in favor, please say aye. Motion carries 3-0. Number 8 on our agenda is the salary resolution, which would be 2026-3. It's my recommendation that we leave salaries alone unless you all have other ideas. As it stands right now, trustee salary is $14,000. Board members each make $918 apiece. Clerk makes $4,000.
Make a motion.
Bruce makes the motion.
I'll second.
Justin seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Number 9 on our agenda is adoption of township assistance. We have the standards and guidelines that we've set forth pretty well since I've been in office. I believe it was last year, you all told me if my recommendation, if somebody asked for $100 for, I believe it was rent, or I'd have to look at our numbers, that if I feel like we need to give $20, $30, $50 more to make sure things are taken care of, then that's fine with me too. I would state, and I think what we need to do is I'd like to put the ball in motion, that I think we need to revisit because things have changed. I don't want to throw it at you now, but I think we potentially ought to revisit that maybe at budget time, to just study it between now and then, and maybe talk about it at budget time and potentially get it ready to raise for the following year. Yeah. So, but if we just leave it the way it is this year, and tweak it a little bit if need be, because we only paid one poor relief claim this year. And it wasn't that I never turned anybody down. It's just, that's all we had. I had a couple people come get packets and then they never brought them back. So if you all are fine with our township assistance program as stated, just need a motion. Jared makes a motion.
I'll second.
Justin seconds. All those in favor, please say aye. Motion carries 3-0. Next thing is number 10, nepotism of employment. And there's actually, that would have been the township assistance will be resolution 2026-4. Nepotism of employment is defined as no one on the board or the trustee will be employing a spouse, a parent, step-parent, child, stepchild, brother, sister, stepbrothers, niece, nephew, aunt, uncle, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, without, I guess, going through the proper stages. I guess if it's the last resort, it can be done that way, but right now it's not that way. So, and that's resolution 2026-5 is what that would be.
So did you say this is something this is a new thing?
No, we've always had one. It's basically employed means an individual who is employed by the township on a full-time, part-time, temporary, intermittent, or hourly basis. The term does not include an individual who holds only an elected office. The terms include an individual who is a party to an employment contract with the township. So we just need to adopt that resolution.
Make a motion, bro.
Jared makes a motion.
I'll second.
Justin seconds. All those in favor, please say aye. Motion carries 3-0. The next is nepotism in contracting, which would be resolution 2026-6. And it kind of reads the same way: spouse, parent, step-parent, child, stepchild, adopted child. Township trustee, a member of the township board, or a township small claims court. The township may enter into a contract or renew a contract for the procurement of goods and services of a contract for public works with an individual who is a relative of an elected official, business entity. Basically, they're not wanting us to hire family members to mow the grass, clean the building, paint the building, things like that that's needed. And I try very strongly to hire, even for our cemeteries that we mow, I try to hire within our township. Believe it or not, we had a cemetery come up to be mowed. Someone give it up. I think I talked to 4 or 5 people before I could get somebody to take it. But I ended up with somebody in the township. So
Make a motion.
So that would be resolution 2026-6. Bruce makes the motion. Jared seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried 3-0. Next thing on our agenda is our annual report. Anybody has any questions? Anybody out on the floor has a question on it, feel free to ask. I've got one little thing I'm gonna add to the annual report, just because I feel like we're talking money. But February of '24, we decided to do CDs. When I took office, that was not allowed. You weren't allowed to invest township money. So February '24, we took $35,000 out of the general fund, and it's been reinvested either the second or third time. I just did it again 11/4 of '25 at 4% for 7 months. But from February '24 to November of '25, that 35,000 was 38,007 whenever I reinvested it. And it's going for another 7 months. We took 2,500 out of the riverboat and 2,500 out of the rainy day at a balance of 5,000. When I reinvested in CDs again, it was 54.29. And we took $4,000 out of core relief, and when I reinvested, it was 43.43. So I'm pretty proud of our earnings from our CDs. Now we can get back to the annual report. Before we dig any deeper, are you all still good with me? I always call each one of you individually, but is everybody still okay with just shopping around and get the best rate and keep it rolling? Because when the maturity date's up, we'll have not met again, so it'll be right before the fall meetings. I mean, I think it's doing great. I wish we had a lot more to do it with.
Just looking for a motion to approve it, or
What, two? Did y'all get this? Yeah. It was like two. Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything either. I don't think it started yet. The other two are on these files. Yeah. Did y'all understand what these were? Like the territory papers?
Yeah.
Okay.
there's no questions from anybody out there, I'll make a motion to approve it.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
I'll second.
Jared made the motion to accept it. Bruce seconded it. All those in favor, please say aye. Motion carries 3-0. As far as late items, I don't have any. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Appreciate my board working. I think we work great together. So I guess if nobody has any questions from the floor. Bruce?
Slide 20 and we'll adjourn.
Bruce was the president.